Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about Jeffree. I literally just said that there is more in this world than Jeffree. Like, he's not always the hot topic, right? But because on this channel we talk about makeup, we use makeup, that this was worthy of us talking about, right? So he's coming out with this new product called the Magic Star Concealer, and it's talk worthy now for so many different reasons, and I'll get into all of that. But I decided to go ahead and do a reaction video. But we're going to talk about these concealers and whether or not they are inclusive, right? So that's because that's pretty much what the issue is right now. So if you're interested in getting my reaction to Jeffree Star's video and my reaction to these new concealers and that, they're groundbreaking and all, and see whether or not I'm going to purchase them at the end of the day. If you're interested, keep on watching. But before you go, your girl is trying this consistency thing, and it feels good. It feels good. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and click that subscribe button. It is right there. Go ahead and click it, and make sure you click the notification bell so you don't miss another video from your girl. And yeah, go ahead and do it. You see it? It's right there. It's right there. Click it. So I'm sorry guys if you hear the rain. So sorry, it's pouring down here in Georgia and my setup is right by the window. So before we get started, Jeffree, and I don't even know, like, I started watching his video about the whole Magic Star Concealer and I didn't finish it. And so as I was watching a little bit from it, I was like, I got some issues with it. This has nothing to do with him personally. This has nothing to do with, his past or whatever. I think that people who have watched me enough know that everybody has everybody has a past. Everybody is worthy of redeeming themselves and changing. So I don't know this man personally, so I don't know. I don't care. So karma hits people. If you do dirt, it's going to show up eventually. So I'm not your judge, and I'm not going to be that person to judge you for who you are. That's not my job. Okay? God said that's not what you do. You have a different purpose. Judging other people is not yours. So there's that. So with Jeffree creating these concealers, it's an issue because he talked so much trash. I wouldn't say so much trash. I think trash is kind of heavy. But he had opinions about Beauty Blender with their shade range of foundations. And his exact quote was, this was 8 months ago. And I'm going to leave a clip of his video here. You can go and watch it and see for yourself what the man said. So I know that Jeffree had made 2 videos in reference to, shade ranges and inclusivity, and it was for the Beauty Blender foundation video and for the Shape Tape foundation. So he made the Beauty Blender video 8 months ago, and his exact quote was, with a first launch, you want to make an impact. And then he also felt that they could have put in a few more shades in, okay? And for the Shape Tape video, this is what he said.
If a brand does not have a big shade range, why bother?
Okay, so with all that being said, right? So he feels like, hey, if you're going to sit here and put out, foundation, concealers, or anything that has to do with complexion, you got to make sure you cover everybody, right? So if he feels that way, that's what we should be able to find in his launch, right? No issues, no concerns right now? Okay, good. So now we're going to watch his video. Like, I feel like the packaging is way too much. Like, I don't care what it looks like. I need to know how it performs. So, Jeffree, you wasted a lot of money on the packaging, FYI. I just feel like it's unnecessary. I think that your packaging could have been just as simple as how you have your lipsticks, truth be told. It's too extra. Listen, okay, before I even go about his pricing, I feel like his lipsticks are bomb. I have tried them, have used them, have purchased them, okay? His eyeshadows are bomb, have used them, have purchased them. Okay, fine. Your concealer has to, I don't know, like, I shouldn't have to set it. I shouldn't have to do nothing to it. It should blend itself for $22. And this is why. I have bought, like right now, my favorite concealer. Where are you, girl? My favorite concealer right now is this Milani concealer. These two together make $16 and they're full coverage. So, $22 for one with all that extra packaging, like the extra fro stuff. Please let me know down in the comment section, what does packaging do for you? Are you paying for the packaging or are you paying for the product? Which one do you want more?
Still affordable for what it is.
Because I played with the formula, heads up.
Yeah.
And it's good, right? Like, because I don't even want to ruin it for y'all. But damn, custom component, bomb formula, 20. Okay, bitch.
Okay, girl, hi.
Okay.
Now, you do get 3.5 milliliters in this, and the shade label, of course, for all the shades are on the bottom. The box has a lot of information. So before we even open, well, no, let's open it up. Let's open these up. Now, we're gonna talk about the formula, the ingredients, what is it supposed to do? It's almost like I'm reviewing another brand, but it's my own, so we're gonna tell you.
And then you give us a lip gloss applicator. So this is my Milani doe foot, right? Okay. I mean, I guess still like lip gloss, but why does his look so flimsy? No, Jeffree, I'm not coming for you, honey. I'm really not. But $22, you need to tell me why.
Everything about it. Not really fragrance free.
Fragrance free. I like that.
We're gonna zoom in here on the doe foot. Now this holds a lot of product inside. I want it to be really easy and to be able to get like in the crevices of your eyes, you know, on your nose, everywhere.
Oh, so that little hole kind of stores product in there.
Yes.
Oh.
So you'll see in a minute when you put it on your eye, you're gonna be like, whoa, it's like, it's in there. So here, we'll just swatch one on my hand, right? So the product is in there. Like,
Gabriel, I need you not to act like you have never seen a lip gloss wand that had a hole in it. You act like you're so fascinated by, oh my God, there's a hole in it. There's a hole in it, so it stores product as if he invented the goddamn wand.
There. So here, we'll just swatch one on my hand, right? So the product is in there. Like, hi. Full coverage. Like, it's almost, this is what I like to say, this is almost like an elastic powder, but obviously it's cream. It's like, it's not matte, it's more like a satin matte. I think that every skin type could wear this, whether you're really dry, really oily, normal. I wanted this to be for everyone. And also there's anti-aging properties in this. Hi. Always want to make sure we're protected. I don't want to say it's...
So what anti-aging properties are in this product? Please elaborate. Oh, you didn't.
Sure we're protected. I don't want to say it's crease proof because some people are like, girl, it's almost crease proof. It's very like self-setting.
It depends on your eye wrinkles.
Yes, exactly.
Your eye wrinkles.
Okay, so this is where I feel like he really covered his ass. Okay. Has anyone seen Jeffree's videos when he does reviews and how he goes in on products? Like, if you've never seen any of his reviews, then maybe you won't understand where I'm coming from. But for someone who talks mad basura, your shit needs to be off the blicker. Point blank, period, the end. Like, you shouldn't have to put a disclaimer of what your product might do. So because you did that, I already know, oh, it's about to crease.
So there's 20% pigment, even though it's light.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of formulas I've tried on the market, it has a lot of coverage, but it's so thick, right? So look at the tattoo of the lipstick, right?
Okay.
Like, hi, bye. Like, you could really cover tattoos with this, but it's also lightweight. So it's like, I created a weird hybrid product that I am just so proud of. Like, look at that. Bye. All right, so you have C16.
So I have C16.
Wait. Jeffree, you tried it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if this Milani covers up my tattoo. Let me see. Let me see. Let me. Can y'all see? Oh, it's like magic. If you do that, you're gonna cover it up. Okay? Well, let's try blending it out, huh? Shall we? Oh no, Milani might. Milani might. But my thing is with you though. Oh damn, Milani. Yo, for real, Milani? So now my issue with you, Jeffree, is that you tried it. You just took your wand and put it over your tattoo. How about you blend that out and let's see if it covers up your lipstick tattoo. Like, what are we, idiots? So that's the part that is just Jeffree. You can't talk trash, boo-boo. You can't talk trash and then you don't back your stuff up. Like, your products, again, have to be off the blicker before you come for people. Cover up your tattoo. Okay.
What shade do you want to try?
I kind of want to try C16.
Okay.
Just to see how it covers up right here. Because I think I'm going to put foundation over it. And I want another concealer that's going to bring it.
Perfect.
So I want to see how it just kind of covers up.
Yay. Now with Magic Star, the concealer has 30 shades. So we're going to show all the shades right here. There's a lot of even weird undertones because as I was creating and I was trying them on so many different people and skin tones and ethnicities, I noticed some people have weird undertones, whether it's red or even if you're really...
Some people have weird undertones. What shades are those? What are weird about a yellow, a red, and an olive shade? What other ones? Red, olive. Give me another color in the crayon box. Green, maybe? Does someone have green undertones? Maybe. What are you talking about?
Fair and like olive. Like I felt like a lot of brands were missing certain gaps. So this is my start. We're starting with 30. I'm definitely going to be expanding and I can't wait to hear if we're missing anyone's shades.
Yes, you're missing people's shades. So you can, your first launch, you got 30 shades. Good for you. Congratulations. So one, I have an issue with people having weird undertones. Like I don't even know what that means. And if so, please elaborate. And also two, your shade range is trash. I might be able to find my under eye concealer shade. But there are people who are, well, you have a person who was all, you know, you have a white in there. So there's a shade for a person who is super light. Because we shouldn't, when we say in being inclusive, we should not just focus on people of color. We should also focus on people who are extremely light, who are very fair skinned and can't find their shade either, because I'm pretty sure, because some brands just start at the color, like a beige kind of color. So when we mean when we're talking about inclusivity, that includes everybody of every race, of every ethnicity, of every undertone, right? If that's where we're going, it needs to be, everybody needs to be included. So with that being said, you got some browns in here, but why do people think that anyone of dark skin is orange? Like, I need to understand the science behind it. I'm going to ask you, Jeffree, do you feel like this was cool? But you just put a disclaimer. You said, oh, this is our first launch. We're definitely going to come out with more shades, you know, blah, blah. Let us know, whatever, if your shade isn't there or whatnot. But don't you think that you're playing safe with you saying that? Because, like you said in the Beauty Blender video, you definitely want to make an impact with your first launch. And I feel like with you saying that about someone else, do you feel like you've made an impact with your first concealer or your first complexion launch? Answer yourself that. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you that. What do you think?
C5.
C5. I know. Yes, Mir. All right, let's see Gabby apply and we'll watch it blend out.
So I want to see it like kind of basically cover this up.
Okay.
Just because those days where I'm like dim days, you know?
Yes, doe foot.
This is
Now
gonna
that
be
doe
the
foot you
thing.
can get in every crevice, you guys. The way that it's angled, it's like perfect.
It's literally so sharp.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab this cheap ass sponge I found.
I'm gonna fucking bite you. Yes. Oh wow, that's a really good match. Just for like an everyday moment. Oh wow.
For an everyday moment.
Uh-huh. Now when you apply with the any beauty sponge, of course.
I don't know if I want to keep watching this. But did you see Gabby's scar? Like, did it go away? I have always said I really can't see, but when I saw him apply that concealer, and when the concealer was blended out, I could still see his scar.
All right, let me apply a shade as well. So I'm just gonna go in and then we'll do a little bit of foundation in a minute on the other side. But I want you guys to see how this formula works. Like, hi. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna show you how this is gonna blend out on just normal skin, no makeup.
Just covered the skin. I love that.
Now I like to take my sponge and go over my eyelid as well. It's almost like a little primer. Now, usually I don't like wearing concealer on just bare skin, but the way that this blends out.
Yo, I just clocked it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, if you guys don't know already, I laugh at everything. So, sorry. So when he applied the concealer, right, it looked, I will give it to you, when he applied the concealer, it looked full coverage. I'm like, all right. But then as he blended it out, like, it's one thing to see it on Gabby, okay, but then to see it on you. You put it on, all right, I see you. It looks full coverage. As soon as he blended out, did y'all notice his daggone camera zoomed out? Oh, we don't want to get too close? You don't want us to see the zoom in? Yeah, no. Don't do that eye trickery with me, sir. No freaking way. You should have kept it close up so we could see the detail. So now I have to side-eye you. I really wasn't trying to.
Soft, and it also has like a little bit of luminosity to it, so you're not getting like this dry matte feeling.
No, sir. I can still see a dark circle.
Honestly,
These are my problem areas.
you've looked worse.
Oh.
You see, look, over eyebrow pimple gone,
Oh wow.
and then the little pimple that I messed
Gone.
with yesterday.
Now see how I blended the concealer on this side like 20 minutes ago? I put a little bit more on top, and it's still just like good morning.
I want to put more just to see how it looks.
Okay, do it.
So Gabby's putting more concealer on. And I feel like, and for real, and I could be wrong, but this is how I'm perceiving it. Just how he's conducting himself. But he even looks like, Jeffree, your concealer is crap. Your concealer is garbage. Yeah, he even wants to say, well, let me see if I can build this thing up, honey, because first application is trash. That's what he wanted to say. I'm pretty sure of that.
All right, we're gonna zoom in under my eye. I wanna be fully transparent with you guys, like always, and just show you everything. No trickery. This is just my under eye with the concealer blended out. You see how it has a little bit of luminosity to it. It's still hydrating and not dry at all. Yes.
See, and I have fine lines, and it's not creasing in there.
Looks really nice.
I think that's a real test. Like, how quickly can it crease?
But is it me? Like, you guys don't see, like, his inner corner is super dark? You can it's sheer. Is it just me? Let me know if it's just me down in the comment section. If, you know, it does appear full coverage when you look at it versus what I'm seeing. Because I don't see full coverage. This is coming from a person who has hyperpigmentation. So I know for certain that if I were to use his concealer, you'd be able to clock my scars. I mean, that's how it's coming off to me. I think that Gabby's application maybe is a little bit better. I don't know if it has anything to do with him using his sponge. It's too damp. Or maybe that's the look he was going for. But if you're trying to show us that your concealer is full coverage, I would assume you would want to make sure that we can tell that it's full coverage. And I personally don't see that.
All right, now obviously this is the perfect segue into the Magic Star setting powders. So now there is 8 shades. We have translucent, we have banana, rose, fair, beige, topaz, caramel, and suede. So there is 8 shades, and I'm so excited for everyone to see these right now. Yes, here she is in all her glory. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Yes. Yep.
And then you just pull the little sticker,
Mm-hmm.
and there's the filter.
Now listen, let's talk about this. I think the little things matter.
Mm-hmm.
My thing, you guys have seen me struggle on my channel, is with nails, ripping off the safety seal. That's always clear and always sticks to the plastic.
Yeah.
So I did this where it's easy, it has a long pull tab, and it came off instantly. So it's the little things that matter to me and all the details, because I don't want to be annoyed.
Let's look at another one. This is banana.
Yes.
Now that's cute. I hate when the little seal is hard to pick up. I have short nails and it's still hard to pick up. So that was a cute little detail. Yeah, I like that. That was cute. Good idea, Jeffree.
With this, I also like the brush. I don't mind. You just dunk it right in, girl, and that's that. So let's do one side of my face with the sponge. You can press lightly. You can pack on a lot. It depends on what you want to do.
And then I go in with a Morphe E49.
Okay.
And I just like take it in there, and I just do like a light.
I'll do that too. I'll take a brush and just kind of put a little bit like over and just kind of brush away sometimes. Just to get a little extra in there.
And that's not even my baking. Then I go into baking.
Oh!
No, I'm a baker.
Okay, okay. All right, Chris, let's zoom in under my eye. Now the powder is definitely fully set on this side, and I just want everyone to see how it looks, feeling very flawless. Now this powder does have a little bit of a blurring effect, so your pores will kind of go away, fine lines. We don't really know her.
Okay.
Do a little bake wiping.
Yeah, so I'm going to wipe in with that same topaz color.
Okay.
And then just...
give it a whirl. Under eyes, so snatched. Looks really good on you. I'm like, hello.
See, and it adds like just that natural lightness.
You were dusting that powder a little too long, home skillet, because before they cut that clip, boo boo, it was looking a little caked on. Okay, I'm kind of over it. Hold on, let me see if there's more to watch, because I'm tired of it already.
Yeah, it looks really flawless on you. I'm looking in the monitor, like.
So now that the powder, I saw that powder by the nose. We're going to stop watching it at this point. I feel like I have enough of what I need to talk about it. You guys saw my reaction to his video. And will I invest in his magic concealer? No, I'm not. Because, and it's not because of who he is. So again, I can't even make that even more clear. Like, I have no qualms with Jeffree. So with me not purchasing, it's not because of his past. It's because of a person, one, who has hyperpigmentation. Your concealer is really not going to do nothing for me. It came off as sheer. It came off like too gaudy. Like the packaging was too much. I'm paying for some over-innovated, overthought packaging, and I don't feel like I need that in my life. What I need, and truth be told, I really don't even need a concealer. I'm not in the business right now on the market to purchase a concealer. The one from Milani works beautifully. So, like Gabby asked, what makes you stand out from everybody else? I really don't remember hearing a response. And if you gave one, I don't really feel like it was legit, because it just didn't seem like your concealer was any different than anybody else's. Truth be told, at least in my opinion, from what I could gather. Now, I mean, if there were ever a Morphe store to come to Georgia, maybe I will go by and swatch and see, but there isn't one. So I'm not gonna, guess my shade online. Just not gonna. But I feel like, one, you should have came out with more shades. At least the rows that I saw, because there were only 2 rows. The first row, there were a lot of shades for light to medium, I feel. And then when you started getting, closer to the end of the spectrum, It was a lot of red undertones, maybe some golden or whatever, but they all kind of looked the same. Now with the arm swatches that I did see, it looked like they deepened up. So maybe it was the photo that was kind of off or whatever, but not enough for me to move me to purchase. Not for $22. When I think of a full coverage concealer, I'm thinking of a full coverage concealer that I could use as a foundation. Okay, that's what like Shape Tape is. Okay, that you can use Shape Tape all over and you kind of know that it's going to cover. You just saw with me swatching Milani, literally put on my tattoo and I blended it and it was like, oh, okay, so you might be able to cover up a tattoo for one of my tattoos covered. But, and then, you know, I feel like that a lot was said and I just wish that you were able to back it up. And no, Rihanna's still on top when it comes down to having the shade rage and making sure that she incorporated, because she came out with 40. I don't know how many concealers she came out with, but she came out with 40 foundations, and she did include a lot of people. Now, I may not be a super fan of the foundation, but the fact that, and a lot of people do love it. I don't have to love it to say that she incorporated everybody, but she did. So, with that being said, I don't feel like you did, and you kind of recognize that you didn't because you made it clear that you're coming out with more. Again, if this is your first launch, you want to give an impact. So, I don't think that you did. And so you should be disappointed in yourself because you didn't even do what you said that should happen. So, I don't know. So let me know down in the comment section if you are going to invest in the Jeffree Star concealer. And, you know, put a link down to your video when you get it, when it comes out. I don't even know. I didn't even stay to the end to see when it's coming out because I'm not purchasing. I will say I am curious about the powders, but that's the only product that I will say. Maybe. It all depends. Like, I will let it sell out, and then, you know, a day that I would want to treat myself to something, then maybe I'll cop them. But it's not that big of a deal for me. But I'm saying no to the concealers. We'll see if he comes out with more shades. Even the color correctors. It was like, sir, why would you just come out with a pale peach? If you know, especially in, you know, like the drag community, that, you know, like, what's the name? Nikita Dragon came out with that dark peachy stuff or whatever. I don't color correct at all. But if you know that a lot of people do a lot of color, you know, color correction, like, why did you come out with a green and a pale peach? And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to connect with me on all my social media, you can find me on everything Thaliaseyecandy. That's on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And I also have a second Instagram page, and it's Beauty from the Inside Out 365. And that page it's covering more of the inner beauty, and Thaliaseyecandy is covered on the eye candy beauty. So check me out on my social media, and I will definitely catch you all in the next. Bye. Llegó la mami que todo desespera.